like that happening. I mean, I know everybody wants that, but God, to be that 13-year-old and you first decide, you know what, I'm going to be notorious here, and then, I mean, you are beyond notorious now.
I mean, when I put the album together, whatever, you know, I knew it was tight. I knew it was lyrically tight. I knew it had some cool songs, but I wasn't thinking multi-platinum. Thought I was just going to do good, just like everybody else.
Do you have people bothering you all the time now, or bugging you, saying, "Hey, come on, Notorious, we grew up together, we this and that. Get me going, get me started."
I mean, the people that I grew up with, people like Lil C's and my road manager and stuff, those are people like I grew up with that I grinded. That's what, you know.
Right.
They all on. I got the little extra leeches. You know, you just give them a couple dollars, tell them you'll be right back, and you see them 2-3 months.
They're coming back
part
for
of the
more
game.
money.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
You now you're married and you have one child.
I got 2 kids.
How hard is it to carry on a family life and handle business?
It's real hard. You know, when you got any kind of free time, you just spend it with your kids. That's the only basically that's the only thing you can do. I wouldn't want to bring them out here.
Here's something that bothers me. It's disturbing because I don't see that side of the world necessarily, but I hear your music. I appreciate your music. We all appreciate your music, regardless of whether someone at your level wants to be heard. Maybe you do your music for a certain, you know, particular audience. Maybe your intentions are, hey, you know what? This is where I'm from. I'm going to do it, you know, for the people from where I'm from. But regardless of that, everybody, it reaches everybody, and we all enjoy it, and we all love your music. So it's disturbing. Like when I watched the video, it was hard for me to see. You said, hey, you know what? Somebody might try to get me. The day might come that someone might try to stick me. They might try to get me, but I'm just going to make it hard as hell. That's tough. I mean, it's rough that exists. Why has rap music gotten to that? It wasn't always like that. I mean, I've always loved rap music, and I've grown up with it, and that's the only thing I ever wanted to hear was hip-hop. And I remember there was a time when it was fun, and it was, you know, for partying, and, you know, MCs used to battle back and forth with the microphone. How did it get to that day where you got to watch your back and have bodyguards and all that?
I mean, it's not just with rappers, you know what I'm saying? People want to attack anybody that's a large figure, you know what I'm saying? They did it to Jordan, they did it to Tyson,
successful.
they did it to Bill Cosby, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're going to attack you if you're on top, you know what I'm saying? It's just your job to bob and weave, you know what I'm saying? I need the security, you know what I'm saying? I can't beat everybody up. I go to jail, they'll sue me, you know what I'm saying? That's because there's certain things you do when you get to a certain level, you know what I'm saying?
Is it possible, and I don't want you to by any means, I'm asking to be as an equal, you have to do this, that's the question. Is it possible though that the artist kind of perpetuate it, keep it going by, you know, in lyrics saying things like that, like I'm strapped and I got this and you want to come for me, and, you know, then be ready and all that. In the video, they kind of touched on that. Slick Rick and Simmons did, Russell Simmons, that, you know, some guys, they get this money and they could take things, you know, a little bit of a better way, but that gives them a license to take this whole thing to hell, and sometimes maybe that's the wrong way.
Well, you know, sometimes it takes maturity. You gotta mature, you know. When you brought up around that type of lifestyle where, you know, when you toting guns all your life and then you get a record deal, it's kind of hard to break that habit, you know what I'm saying? Until something may happen to you, like you going to jail or you catching a case or somebody trying to do something to you. I know some people that just can't leave their gun no matter how much money they got. It's just the way they was brought up.
Right.
And if that's all they know about, that's all they're gonna rap about.
So that is a reality for many people.
All the time. All the time.
Okay. You talked about you being younger, you were shy. What are you about now? There's a lot of people out there that go, well, Biggie's this, or he's that, or he's this, or this. Just really quick, I want you to tell me what you're all about. That forget everyone else and what they're saying. This is what I'm about. Here's, on a daily basis, this is me.
I'm just a real person, man. If you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. I'm not the person with the attitudes or the grudges, or I'm not the person to judge somebody when I just meet them. If you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. We can do whatever with the drink, smoke, kick it. You know, I just like to stay to myself and stay with my immediate family because I know those are the people I can trust. You know, those are the people that know me inside and out. I know them inside and out. I'm not really too accustomed to making new friends, but we can kick it.
Are you talking us, the Doghouse? Maybe you and I can kick it after 10? Okay,
no
cool.
problem.
Right on. I'm good.
Speaking of trust, we hear stories all the time in the business about you got to watch your back when it comes to the business. Do you? I mean, you.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. You got to sharpen up. You got to know exactly what's especially if it's your money. Your money, it's only like, everything. If you let him some money.
Oh, no way.
That's kind of poor. You haven't seen a penny. Swear to God, you ain't getting it back either. Screw that.
Well, if you let anybody some money, you want to know exactly what you're lending them the money for. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Same thing.
Now, you mentioned earlier that music wasn't your first choice as a kid. What would you see yourself doing if you didn't get in the music business?
I'd probably still be hustling in the streets, grinding, whatever. Probably in your crib.
No,
Maybe so.
I'm gonna tell you what. I noticed that on the video. Many people said that Naughty by Nature. You know, they said the same thing. Hey, you know what? I'm